Charleston White on dissing Atlanta and why Atlanta fell off. Y'all know he's sitting with Vlad right here. And again, I'm sitting to the right of him and I'm trying not to laugh, okay? It's a pretty good interview right now. I believe it's pushing towards 1 million views. Y'all know how the king of controversy is. Charleston always gonna have people listening and always gonna make people have something to say. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into the video, shall we?
Now, you said that Atlanta has fallen off.
Very much
You made
so.
a video about it.
Very much
You
so.
said all the podcasts are dead and all the rappers got too gangster and done X their way out of the music scene.
Let me just say this, Atlanta, Revolt TV, Big Bangs, Carissa, all that shit flopping over there. The podcast world over with. Y'all ain't got no streamers. Y'all ain't got nobody on Twitch. Y'all ain't got nobody on Kick. Nigga, y'all rapping ain't even that no more, Atlanta. Y'all don't have nothing going on.
And y'all, let's be for real. It seems like every rapper wants to stream. Every rapper is trying to be in the media eye. I don't even think rappers even want a #1 hit anymore. They're going for let's go viral. It's giving let's go viral. Ever since Finesse 2 times has stepped his way into the streaming world, which he's real successful at. He needed the streaming at that time. The world got to see his personality, you know, and that was good for him. But every rapper don't have that personality, so it's a lot of them trying to do what we do, as far as being a personality. Now, this YouTube thing, it's hard on Hellcat because I'm not a YouTuber. I don't think I am. My boy Flacco told me that I gotta find some way to enjoy the shit. So I go buy all this stuff that makes me feel like I'm really doing well. And you know, I'm used to doing millions of views, hundreds of thousands of views on everybody else's platform. You know, this is me giving my 2 cents, and I'm able to build on my channel. This is Cat Daddy's channel. And, you know, I know that my numbers might not be what a lot of people want them to be, or people say where they should be, because of the type of content and the people that I'm around. But just right now, I'm feeling my way around in the dark. And anywhere and anything, from the music industry to having both my feet in the streets, to the dope game, to just banging. I've never had shit easy. I've always had it 10 times as hard. So, you know, I'm thinking YouTube won't be an exception, but I will be consistent and I will prevail, even if it takes me a couple years to do. I ain't got nothing but time. I ain't never got a check. I live pretty good. I've never got a check off YouTube, so I'm not pressed. You know what I'm saying? And I want to send a shout out to my guys that's actually helping me do this YouTube thing. Because y'all, man, I'm a street nigga. I don't know shit about this. I know that it can be done. You know, and I got a lot of people that's successful at doing this, and that's dope. You know, I don't hold. I see a lot of people on YouTube. They get mad at the other money that somebody else is making. To me, that's weird. It's a jealous type nigga. So what type of nigga are you when you get off of the computer? I don't know. It's just not me. I've always it's either gonna motivate me. You know what I'm talking about? Well, I'm not gonna pay it no mind, because that's just not who I am. I can log off here and my life is great. Anyway, let's see why my nigga Charleston is saying Atlanta fell off.
If you're not talking about street, gangster, gay shit, Atlanta, nothing is going on. The biggest thing y'all got going on is them niggas dying. They didn't leave themselves no room.
Man, he said something when he said that. Boy, just 2 days ago, Atlanta had a scare with QCP. They said that he was no longer amongst the living, but they were fake or false rumors.
For business, they didn't leave themselves no room for growth. They didn't leave themselves no room for artists who can make long-lasting music.
Okay, well,
they killed it with gangsterism.
Well, Gunna has done great since the trial.
He ain't been in Atlanta.
Okay, Future has a new album.
You know what? Gunna has done great. But Charleston said long-lasting music. I'm thinking such as Goody Mob and Outkast and Crisscross, So Def and Usher. Those people got generational music. Some of that music is timeless and it won't go anywhere.
Album out, doing well.
He's in Miami.
Lil Baby got a new song out that's doing well.
He's in Miami.
Is he? So everyone moved out of Atlanta.
Clarence enters a new era with double serum eye. 2 serums in 1, powered by longevity science.
See, but the thing is with Lil Baby, even though Lil Baby went to Miami, or he's in Miami, he's supposed to be. Because once you get to this standpoint from where you're from, you have to leave. To some people, Atlanta is local because they're from there. Some people, California is local because they're from there. Some people, Houston is local because they're from there. Dallas the same. Arkansas the same. Once you reach that status, you gotta go. Rick Ross is from Miami. He went and got a house in Atlanta. That big ass house that looked like Jesus Christ lived there. Okay? And really, when I walked on the yard and I was talking to Rick Ross, and I looked at his house, I was like, bro, I don't want a house this big. It's a business. To upkeep the house is business. He's hundreds of thousands in yearly. Don't let something major go off or go out or need to be done in the home. Right? Just maintaining that the world's biggest pool, the United States' biggest pool, maintaining that grass, maintaining just the house. You know, the house might get a little roof damage or anything. And it costs. I asked him, I said, man, how much do it cost to maintain the yard a month? He told me over 30 grand a month. The person that's cutting Rick Ross's grass every 3 months is at least seeing 6 figures. And that's without him being tipped. Yeah. So he's well over $200,000-300,000 a year just maintaining the grass.
When the rappers went street, the bloggers, the media outlets, the internet platforms, they went street too. They went to start talking down on snitches, saying we're not interviewing snitches. Well, if you're in media, you can't pick sides. You can't have friends in media. So
Charleston be talking to me about this all the time. Because I know I'm in media. But that's why I say I'm more of a personality than a journalist. Because I got an opinion. I got an opinion. If a woman hurt them kids, I got an opinion. If you backdoor your homeboy, I got an opinion. If you sucking cock and you supposed to be the world's biggest gangster, I got an opinion. So really, being a journalist doesn't really fit for me. You know? I don't think. Because I got an opinion. And I am going to voice my opinion.
Big Facts Podcast and Big Banks was the premier outlets that was emerging 4 years ago, 5 years ago. Lil Yachty had one. He had a podcast, him and his friend.
Yeah, Yachty had a dope podcast.
Yeah.
Ugly Money Nietzsche. Man, I go on and on. Revolt TV.
This must be what Nietzsche was talking about the other day when he said Charleston White was talking about me. Shouts out to my boy Nietzsche too, but Nietzsche go viral every day though in his own way.
All of them have fallen off. Why?
Oh,
They spent a year and a half.
Yep, this is what he talking about.
2 years defending street codes and street ethics, and none of them still are in the streets today. Their fathers and media got media personality, but they're still trying to project the street culture, and that killed Atlanta.
I'm not sure that's Nietzsche's niche, Charleston. I'm not agreeing with that. Nietzsche speaks on women. He speaks on relationships. He speaks on self-esteem. He speaks on children. He speaks on fatherhood. I don't think Nietzsche's in that category, Charleston.
So in the process of doing that, they lost Casanak because the streamers can't go outside and stream. Too gangster in the street. You can't go to zone 1, you can't go to zone 6. And then Thug them rule with no mercy for the younger artists up under them. So they cut the lights off for the up and coming artists. And I hate to say this, but it took Belly Gang Cushington to get on my music review with Half Paint Film and spend $3,000 or $4,000. And I played his music for a year straight.
I like Billy Gang. He hard.
Pushing it to the people. If he wasn't white,
Billy Gang Cushing.
Billy Gang not white though. He just look white. His daddy really a nigga.
I know he ain't
It's
white.
not white.
I know he not white. That's my nigga. I know his daddy black.
He got a black dad. In fact, from what I understand, his white mom abandoned him.
She did. He grew
so
up
he only grew up with a black
his
dad
black grandmama.
and no
his
white,
black ain't it?
no white family
so
at
when
all.
I met him, I ain't seen a white person yet.
Yeah. He's light skinned.
So I know this. So right, I've been knowing this, but part of his gimmick
is playing like he white. His skin color.
They thought he was white.
Yeah.
In the beginning.
Then he used the N-word.
And he used the N-word. So that wasn't a gimmick. He stayed himself throughout the whole thing.
Yeah.
With talent.
Yeah.
And he's a
Because he showed talented. He can rap. He makes some great songs.
real street nigga. Through and through. It won't be another one that can do that. He organically.
Yeah.
From half playing in Charleston White, Monday. No, he organically did that. Nobody from Atlanta will be able to do that without a label.
I mean, yeah, 21 Savage is doing songs with him now.
So let me just say this. Until Ray Daniels came along, nobody could teach business.
Now, Charleston is talking about this guy, Ray Daniels. He and I have talked about Ray Daniels off of camera. And he said Ray Daniels is the biggest thing in Atlanta. I don't know. I got to go check him out. I told Charleston I didn't know him. I've never heard of him. He told me to go check him out. I got to go check him out.
Or help artists, up and coming artists. Why? Everybody before them was having music reviews. Miss Deb quit doing stuff, so they had nobody to teach and guide them. Why? Everybody went street. So here come Ray Daniels.
Me being a soldier, I know my daughters look up to me as a hero, and what I'm trying to do is provide them.
Ray Daniels is rebirthing Atlanta. What it used to be when they had talent. They was entertainers. They was artists. They worked together. They understood the business. They knew the business.
Charleston not just saying this on camera. I'm telling you, when we were off camera, he talks about this guy Ray Daniels in this fashion. I don't know him. I've never heard of him until Charleston told me about him. Like I said, I gotta go check him out.
They just didn't rap. They had producers. Atlanta ain't got none of that no more. YSL trial was the death of Atlanta.
Yeah, I agree.
It was the death
I
of
agree.
Atlanta.
Because
So-
everyone got freaked out.
Everybody got freaked out.
Everyone
Why?
got freaked out.
They couldn't rap about nothing else but street shit. Look, Amaretta, what's her name? She came through, but they shunned her off. Why? They wasn't looking for talent. They weren't looking for talented rappers. They weren't looking for lyrical rappers. They looking for real street niggas. Belly gang just so happen to fit the mold. But if you ain't no real street nigga and you a kid that you all of a sudden you got the spirit of Andre 3000 and you rap like Andre 3000, Atlanta won't let you come to the forefront. You gotta come talking trapping. So they done made everything street. Even the old rappers who are no longer in the streets, they're still upholding and promoting the street codes. Still to this day, I ain't heard one street guy or one person say it's okay to call the police.
Except for T.I.
You haven't heard one person come out and say, hey, tell the kids it's okay to call the police. Tell the kids. You can't get one of these rappers to say that. Well, man, it ain't never cool to call the police. So when your stepdad is jumping on your mom, you wouldn't tell the kids to call the police?
Yeah, it's stupid.
You tell them go in there and kill the man?
Yeah, it's stupid.
So if you have a car fender bender, you get out and kill a nigga? You don't get a car insurance, call the police, so you can at least get the police report?
Y'all see what I'm saying? You see how ridiculous it is. It is ridiculous. You can't have a car wreck. Can't get a police report for your house burning down. Somebody robbing you. Somebody wants to break in your house and hurt you. Even if you shoot them, you got to leave them laying there. You can't even call the police or you the police. Man, somebody got to come along and reinforce these rules, man. Because some of the shit y'all be saying is dumb as hell. Now, if you know, thinking about if you're in a murder trial or if you were in a drug deal and you trying to shave time off of your time by throwing somebody else under the bus, that's what I understood to be the police. You know what I'm saying? But I was in a car wreck and I want to go to therapy and I want to check. I can't call the police. I can't give the police my name to be put on this police report. Stop it. Or it's a dude next door that's graping a child, that's graping a 4 or 5 year old. I can't tell the police that he abusing them kids. Stop it. Y'all gotta come up with something that's rational. It don't make sense. Somebody has to reinforce the rules.
So when is it cool to talk to the police? You never heard these niggas break that down. They make it seem like it's such a bad thing. And lo and behold, all these niggas talking to the police. You see Honeycomb Brazy talking to them out in public, and even if they show passing to them. Why? They got cool police who like y'all too, nigga.
There you have it.
Come on now. So they too real. Until it was time for a killer to take the stand. In no crime family would it be looked upon in favor but Atlanta. This, I don't care what you did on the stand. You walked in and got all of this started. They didn't catch us. You walked in and gave information multiple times, several times. Even in jail, you were called. Hey, you were so good with them people. They brought you into the judge's chambers without your lawyer violating all constitutional rights.
Right.
That's how cool you were.
Which got the judge kicked off the case.
There you go, which got him full immunity.
Yeah.
Why? The American Disabilities Act. He cannot be in there with the American Disabilities Act with his mental health and he without a lawyer. So that fucked up everything. So
they were too eager.
They made him a hero. They made him a hero.
Yeah, shout out to Woody, man. Been on my show a couple times.
They made him a hero. They rewrote the rules. So it ain't a rapper alive. Why? Because they really scared of Woody.
Yeah.
When I was in Atlanta and me and Woody were cool, nigga, they wouldn't say nothing to Woody. They wouldn't say nothing to Woody.
Say they pick and choosing who to say something to. Who to say, hey, baby, see, to be honest, the culture is so weird. Because people only want to call the people that they don't like the police. That's all. They just want to call somebody they don't like the police. They don't care if they snitching. They've been snitching since the 80s. Yo, you know 10 niggas that's telling right now. And you turn your head because you like him. Oh, he cool. He didn't do it to you. Man, y'all be picking and choosing.
And Woody walk around and the world was on the edge of their seat. They said, man, they gonna kill Woody. They gonna kill. And Woody walked around in the mall and he was smiling and we never seen a dangerous man. So Atlanta could never emerge from that. Then they released Thug Conversations. Thug looked at weak.
Sitting there, released Thug's Conversation.
On the phone. To come out to hate on Gunna. So that whole dynamic of that situation is a black eye on Atlanta. Why? They picked sides and nobody stood up for what was right. Now, here come Ray Daniels. Ray Daniels come through, breathing life, teaching the business.
Charleston like that dude Ray Daniels.
What artists should be doing. He's coming to clean up the rubble, putting things back in place to create a new pathway. If he don't do that, Atlanta gonna have to go to Alabama to make music. Why? They still arguing over Thug and Gunna now.
But that's not such a bad thing to go to Alabama. It's an untapped market. Them country niggas down there getting money, and they support one another.
And not highlight no new music coming out of there.
Yeah,
No.
that's true. No, you're right. And all the big artists like Playboy Cardi, he's from Atlanta, but he don't really rep Atlanta like
No,
that.
none
you
of
don't-
them do.
You don't think of Atlanta when you think of Playboy Cardi. Even
You showing the fuck don't, but Playboy Cardi fits the description of one of them Atlanta niggas. Well, the gay ones anyway. Yeah.
though he's from Atlanta. Yeah, man, you're right.
So the best thing Atlanta could do is to bring Big Meech back and put Jeezy back out there and reignite the
Reignite it.
old Atlanta and then put the new ones out there and let them have the torch. But they got to get back with Gunna.
They should, man. That's what they should do.
Well, y'all know, shoot, Atlanta complicated. They got their own set of politics, their own set of rules that they got going, right? Just like any other state. Anyway, this is Hellcat back, just giving y'all my 2 cents. Like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. You know what I'm talking about, for daily news, for daily topics, for my 2 cents, you know, for my stuff. All right? Love what loves you. Take care of what takes care of you. And I'm out.